gals, welcome back to another Locs Looks live. Tonight we're going to be doing a soft glam makeup look whilst getting into some real talk on navigating our 20s. Y'all know we do our girl chats, and then we're gonna get into our little game segment where we do a would you rather, and then we're gonna get into our Reddit segment where we just react to some Reddits. So I hope you enjoy this live. If you're new here, be sure to like the live. We do locks and beauty content. My name is Moniqua. Let's get into it. As you can see, your girl still got her pipe cleaner curls in. She still got her pipe cleaner curls in, child. But you can do better. Be taking these out tomorrow. I actually can do an at-home maintenance tomorrow, so y'all can see how I get together. So first, let's get into makeup. Our soft glam look, y'all. That's how you know when it's time for the pipe cleaner curls to come out, because it's just falling anywhere. But let's get into makeup. I want to put on some music, y'all. Let's put on some music, because I like to do my makeup with music. But hi to everybody who's in the live. Too loud. This one is like background. So for brows, we're going in with the elf brow lift, and we're just going to this is from the I see that it's pretty thinking, so I got trouble trusting. But I let my guard down to you. Said I put my guard down to you. Said I'll be vulnerable, so you can bring my heart if you want to. She said, take your time. What's the rush? I said, take my brows. Stick my brows. Oh, sorry. To stick my brows, I went in. She said, take your time. Next up, primer. A new primer that I just got, been testing out thus far, is Serum Primer. This is actually 24 hours and it's black. But what I do like about this is it's kind of very I don't like it. Unlike how I think I'm a texture person. But I'll have to be a texture person. Focus on me, did it, but I let my guard down to you. Said I put my guard down to you. Said I'll be vulnerable, so you can bring my heart if you want to. She said, take your time. I said, baby, I'm a dog. She said, take your time. I'm just gonna walk this way. Today I'm feeling a skin tint. Not so much makeup. I'm feeling like a skin tint. So we're going to go in with our Fenty Beauty Skin Tint. And this is in the color 16. Going in with is the Fenty Beauty Skin Tint, and like I say, I'm in shade 16. And we're just going to apply good. Little way you touch my body. I never tell nobody. All I want is you, boy. All I want is you. All I need is you, boy. All I need is you. It's just me and you, boy. It's just me and you. I really need somebody. Tell me you that somebody. Baby, tell me what you in the mood for. Tight shit, we should get a room for. Got me in the mirror, getting cute for it. Lay back, let me show you what I do for it. Feel like the ballet in a new toy. Blow back, let me kissing in the food court. You the type
touch my body. Wanna make me your daddy. I never tell nobody. All I want is you, boy. All I want is you. All I need is you, boy. All I need is you. It's just me and you, boy. It's just me and you. I really need somebody. Tell me you that somebody. Damn, jeez, you make it so hard to be peeved. Got me wearing my heart on my sleeve. I be missing you
So
soon
we
as you
always
leave.
go on with the
Damn,
moisturizer.
really missing you soon as you leave. Double texting it really ain't me.
So good.
Double tap on that pick and delete. I got him bringing sand to the beach. He got me going up on the
Y'all,
yacht.
this,
I might keep going, baby,
the
don't stop.
Fenty
Only
skincare
one got
from
the key to
NYX
the box. Katie
goes
Bobby
right
like to see the
together.
all. I get messy, you might need a ball. Just like Messi, we can get a lot. Watch you taste one time and on top. Got me
This
screaming
is an
out your first
experiment.
name. Picking up on the
So it
first
goes
name.
on with
Come
the
do me the
Neutrogena
worst way.
vitamin C
Don't care
antioxidant.
what no birds say. You was always first play. Got me calling
And
up work today. Come get some pay. I really need somebody. Tell me you get somebody. I don't care about your body. Love the way you touch my body. Really make me body. I never tell nobody. All I want is you, boy. All I want is you. All I need is you, boy. All I need is you. It's just me and
those
you,
are the
boy. It's just
ingredients
me
that
and
I
you. I
conceal
really need
with the Fenty
somebody.
Beauty Makeup
Tell me you
Serum.
that somebody.
Now I'm gonna blend this out with my powder puff. For some reason, I always love to, so that's why we gotta use a brush, right? So we're gonna use a brush to blend it out. So like I said, this is the Neutrogena concealer. And we're just going
We've been done long before it all began. Still can't give it up.
I also gonna put
Lead
some
me
in my
on,
hair.
but leave before the morning comes. Even though it's what we want, can't keep it up. But I just don't wanna leave you. Might just go with the reasons why people can't lay here. And secret, both gotta keep it honest. That's just a game we know. People can
I'm just gonna
play.
blend it in
For
here.
tonight, I'm yours. So tonight, or stay behind closed
And that's the
doors.
Neutrogena
'Cause all I wanna do
concealer
is
that
lie
we use.
with you. Even though it won't you lie with you.
Really
We've
fine.
become numb to what we know is wrong. But no one knows but us. The feelings rush every single time we touch. Even though it's what we want, can't keep it up. No, but I just don't wanna leave you. Might just go with the reasons why people can't lay here. And secret, both gotta keep it honest. That's just a game we know. People can play. For tonight, I'm yours. So tonight, or stay behind closed doors. 'Cause all I wanna
Alright,
do
so for the
is
channel now,
lie
be sure to like and like. We're
with
doing
you.
a soft glam look
For
tonight, and we're getting into our hair
tonight,
dye.
I'm yours.
So make sure like
So
and like.
tonight, I
Clean
choose.
out my
Or
hair.
stay behind closed doors. 'Cause all I wanna do is lie with you. Even though it's all I lie with you. Even though it's
I feel
all
like this
I
is really good. Alright. The concealer that I use for my under eyes and around my eyes I like to conceal is the Neutrogena Radiant Concealer. So now we're gonna set, and I'm gonna set using my Fit Me powder. Now I find the powder bar, but we're gonna set using the Fit Me powder. So let's just go in with the So let's go in now with contour.
Situations. Come on, y'all. We
A new
look
staple in my
fine.
routine is the
Hey,
Julius Praise contour
but you
palette.
gotta be smart
I've
about it.
been loving this contour
Celebration.
palette.
Yeah, with the guys.
I know
I
this makes it
sat
cute.
by because I knew you could not
Yes,
sleep
the color is
that.
black.
Meanwhile,
Look at how it's
I
just
love
waving from my
you.
nail.
You are my girl. You see,
Very creative.
thought I would do you, but you're so steady that you ain't got to go. It's okay,
Very
girl, 'cause I'ma be alright tonight. You ain't got to go. It's okay, girl, 'cause I'ma be alright tonight. Oh, gonna boogie tonight, because I want to see to your love, girl, to stay forever.
And I push my
Gonna do
contour
it a
into my
single man
nose.
does, and that's oh, yeah. Oh, no, you ain't got to
You
go,
see that the blossom is showing at the
It's
front
okay,
here.
girl.
I don't know if the
'Cause
camera is
I'ma
picking
be
it up or putting
alright
down, but
tonight. You ain't got to go, baby. It's okay, girl. 'Cause I'ma be alright tonight. No, nothing got to go for me, baby. It's okay, girl. Alright
I think the colors
tonight.
are
You ain't
really
got to go,
cute.
baby. It's okay,
Finding my
girl.
concealer,
'Cause
y'all.
I'ma be alright tonight. Don't text me, don't text me.
Look at that. The makeup is flawless, y'all. I'm so proud. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I really don't want to do my brows because I haven't cut my brows. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a little something to boost them. But I don't want to do it because I haven't cut it.
You must not know what you just thought. Me and my bitch gon' not give a fuck
So I'm
about
going
this
in with a
party. We
regular
gon' step on shit
concealer palette.
regardless. Get my goon and swipe that bitch and now the spirit to
And
charge.
we're going to
Making moves,
brow.
being on bitches, I be really much. I got hands for a hoe. I get bands for a show. He want chance after chance after chance, nigga. No, I keep saying free little folk. Do my dance on them folks. If it's up, it's going down. Soon as I land on them folks. I do what I want, I'm crushing. Don't follow the rules, I'm broke. No, I stand out, bitch, I'm special. I ain't stand up, bitch, like Kevin. I'm
Like,
caught.
you'll
Come
also
in, bitch,
see
you
like
best.
how it
Bitch,
is
don't
cut.
saw
I
me, bitch,
can
I'm petty. Line in, bitch, up, I'm ready. I don't pick and choose, it's up with whoever. All my diamonds certain. And all these members certain too. Smiling in my nigga, ho. Knock out all your 32. Same doors, open up for me. Hear the engine roar. So sport. I got somewhere to be, little baby, I'm important.
Tomorrow we are doing our admin returns. I'm gonna clean it up.
19, he came with a drum. Yeah, that's my favorite gun. Ask if he my only nigga. I said no, but you my favorite one. Nah, for real. Yeah. Rags beach, nigga, I'm one. Come in. Nah, I can't make you mine, but I can make you come. Fuck up in the sheets, in them streets, baby, I'm a thug. I just threw 10,000 something ones in this fucking club. I'm popping this so hard, cause I ain't used to shit. These niggas ain't got no type, they want a stupid bitch.
Now this is the most but look what we get. Look at it.
Chase on the motherfucking rock. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
Make sure you subscribe to Into
No,
Like
sir.
Lots and Beauty
No,
content.
sir.
Tonight's
No,
live is
sir.
going to
No
be a
make
girls
back, but I ain't got a
doing our makeup
chauffeur.
first
A
and
minute for
girls
the bread, put
after.
you in a
Tomorrow
toaster.
we reacting to next.
Hey, yes, sir. stinker.
Like
Yes,
this.
sir. I ain't talking schools, I'm waiting on a transfer. Send a pussy boy to meet my ancestors. Put up on the block, it's hot flaming Chester. Yes, sir. I just flew a bitch in from Manchester. They took me to jail, I should've smacked the rester. Talk about the car flexing like Sylvester. No, sir. No, sir. Bitches put up in an I-8 roaster. Sure, cost too much, told that bitch no, sir. Ain't no fucking crying on my fucking shoulder. $100 steak and I don't like the texture. You can die today, just scratch out yesterday. Diamonds in my ring, money like a wrestler. Took away the good, it was a good gesture. Cause your wheel bulletproof, I'll be the tester. Test that shit out like a damn semester. Pull up in the club, had to change the weather. Put that bitch out, she's probably seeking shelter. They asked me what I want, I said I want forever. Bitch keep calling the phone, I had to send an error. Said I won't call you back, but I can't remember. Going two bitches, two number one contenders. Baby, tell me what I can do to make it better. I got me shivering and I'm wearing a sweater. Moving on the P's and getting G's vector. She's so push you on the shirt, yes sir. Hey, no sir. Bag 7 father, but I'm getting closer. He killed his mama for a little exposure. And he left her body where the fucking crows were. Hey, yes sir. Yes sir. Yes sir. Yes, 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 sir. Yes, sir. She be trying to smoke and every time I be big worm. Hardcore was heartburn. She trying to see what terms he on. I start talking out of turn. He came to give me brain, but I can't even learn. Did it while I'm driving, I can't even turn. Play so good, I found my law firm. Every time he beat the case, well done. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll put you on a stretcher. This bitch 5,000, no crying on my sweater.
Yeah, we stay litty. Fuck where you from, you ain't fucking with my city. Put that shit on, we rockin' J's with true religions. Gotta represent, you bangin' blood rollin' 60. That's a reposado. If you looking your way,
So now we're gonna set our face. So we're gonna set
I
with
go
the
crazy,
line.
turn my psycho. Call a DUI, but it's okay, I got Geico. I drive the boat, he bitches follow. Fucked around and test my ex, oops, it was a typo. Shake, 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 booty shake like a maraca.
So let's get into lip colors.
Yeah, we bout to have fun. You know summer just begun. Party all night until we see the sun. Call up the plug, roll the 3-5 in the blunt. Done Julio, I can taste it on my tongue. We outside, you know it's gonna be a vibe. Get your camera phone, start the Instagram live. Wearing booty shorts, showing extra skinny thighs. Party, 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 yeah, we
Yeah,
finna
I
have
want to do
some
that.
time.
It's so bad, but unfortunately, I am a mom girl.
Todd, can you play that again? I'm so ATL. Get in there. I'm so ATL. Get in there. I'm so ATL. Get in there. I'm so ATL.
Let me tap that drum.
ATL.
This is the Lip XXL laundry, and this is in the color Hot Tamale, y'all. They smell like caramel, literally. So that is all that we're doing for our soft cloud. If you're watching this on the replay, remember I always tell y'all that I have my products that I use in the description. So now let's get into our girl talk segment on today's topic today. Feeling overwhelmed in our 20s. Why does our 20s feel so confusing? Like why? Like why does our 20s feel so confusing, y'all? I feel like the first thing is identity crisis. In our 20s, we have identity crisis. Like we figuring out who we is. We don't know what we want. We don't know what we like. We are confused. Like you come out of high school, you be thinking, you be like, you know what? I can't wait till I get 20, or I can't wait till I get out of school. And then you get out of school and it's like, what's going on with my life? And then you're battling with the identity of trying to be who you want to be versus being who others expect you to be. So that's a reason why we battle with our 20s. Another reason why we battle with our 20s is career pressure. A lot of us don't have it figured out. A lot of us don't have our careers figured out. The weight of finding your dream job is just 1 in a million. 1 in a million. So we go into college thinking, okay, we got our career figured out. And in reality, it's something that we don't even want to do in our 20s. That's why multiple people in their 20s switch majors, because they're still finding themselves. So that is another reason why we struggle in our 20s. And I feel like another reason why we struggle in our 20s is financial uncertainty. It's just debt, savings, financial independence to start. And if you're somebody in your 20s, what I'm going to give you about financial stability is, y'all, when I first moved out, I moved out at 23. But I used to budget from 18 and stuff. 18, 16, I used to budget. I thought I knew how to budget when I moved, but I didn't know how to budget. I did not know how to budget. I did not know what I was doing, okay? I did not know, because when I moved, it was so hard. It was so much things that I had to cut out. It was so much things that I had to get on track with. It was so much things I had to figure out in my 20s, especially when it came to finances. So if you're somebody that's just moving, I want you to start figuring out a budget from now. Like figuring out how to budget. What are your expenses? What are your savings goal? Like figure it out, because it's very hard. Like I thought I didn't know how to budget when I was first to move out, but I didn't know how to budget. I had to cut out so much things, and I used to cry every day. Every single day I used to cry, because I used to be like, it's like I ain't living my life, It's like you ain't living your life in your 20s because you're steady worrying about what's coming. But yeah, y'all, that's another reason why we struggle in our 20s. Financial uncertainty. That's a serious thing. Another thing is friendship shifts. In our 20s, your friendship shifts. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you meet people along the way. The people you used to be friends with, like way back then, you're not friends with them anymore, because y'all end up coming into differences. I was watching a podcast today, and I didn't finish it, but I was in the beginning of it, and she was like, she took a different path in her life, and it just automatically aligned with the path that she was going on. Like when you are somebody that's on a specific path, you want to be surrounded around people who are on the same path as you, people who can understand. For example, somebody who have never moved out on their own cannot explain how it is to move out on their own. That's why it's good to align ourselves with people. So your friendships change, childhood friendships fade, adult friendships are harder to get. Like in your 20s is a lot. Another reason we struggle in our 20s is romantic pressure. We revolve our whole 20s around a relationship instead of getting to know ourselves. And a lot of us don't like to admit it, but we do. And I am one to admit it. Like from I was 18, 16, I always felt like I was always, searching for relationship. Everything was relationship. I'm still in a relationship now, but I learned myself. And I figured out myself, and this is why I say it's so good to move out on your own and develop. When you spend a lot of time by yourself, you learn what you like, you learn what you don't like, you learn who you are, you learn what you're willing to accept, what you're not willing to accept. Like, moving out was the best decision I found myself when I moved out, okay? But yeah, relationships, so a lot of us often jump from relationship, move straight in, career, family, and we skip a lot of major parts in life, and we don't know who we are. And that's why we struggle with identity crisis, because we've been in a relationship our whole life, we barely know who we are as a person. Another reason why we are struggling in our 20s is comparison culture. Social media makes life look like you're supposed to have it all. Listen, y'all, you're not gonna have it all. You're not gonna have it all figured out. You're not gonna have it all. Like, social media is not real. What happens behind the scenes, you don't know. Social media is not real. So comparison culture is definitely a thing, because you might feel behind because you see a lot of others thriving. Let you know you don't know what they doing to get where they are. You don't know how they get where they are. You don't know. Your path is yours. Another reason I feel like we're struggling in our 20s is family expectations. A lot of us are living for our family and not for ourselves. And we don't like to admit it, but a lot of us are living for our family and not for ourselves. Another reason why we are struggling in our 20s is fear of failure. And if you're in your 20s, I want you to know, even if you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, it's okay to fail. In every failure, there's a mistake, there's a lesson. That's how I look at failures. Like, if I did not accomplish something, I learned something along the way. Your choice, you'll feel like every choice will make or break you in your 20s, but it's okay to fail and it's okay to start over. You have people who start over at 50, 60. They still start over. They still took the jump, you know. Another reason why we are struggling in our 20s is because moving and relocating, like, that just goes back into where I was talking about moving out on your own. Many people move for schools, many people move for jobs, many people just move for independence. So it's often harder to find your way in your 20s. And it becomes a struggle, but this is why you're supposed to balance your life. Balance, y'all. Find a balance. Another reason why we are struggling in our 20s is loneliness. Plenty of people scared to be alone, to be honest. Plenty of people scared to be alone. You feel like you are surrounded around people, but you're really not surrounded around nobody. And that's how, like, us introvert, like I always tell you, I'm a major introvert. I love to sit to myself. I love my own time. I love to just be within myself. It's not that I like loneliness. It's more so that I am content with who I am. And I feel like everybody should be content with who they are. But loneliness in your 20s is a reason why we are struggling, because you feel like you can feel surrounded around people, but you are still lacking deep connections, and that's real talk. Another reason why we are struggling in our 20s and why our 20s feel so overwhelmed is not enough guidance. Like, some of us are just thrown to the wolves to survive. Nobody gave us the lifespan stick and say, here, do life like this, do life like that, do life like that. You know why? Because they are still figuring out. The guidance is still figuring it out. So therefore, we are left to deal with everything by ourselves. And I was one of them. The guidance is still figuring out life. If the guidance still figuring out life, how can we get guidance? I don't laugh, but that's so true. If the guidance is still figuring out life, who can you get guidance from in your 20s? It's a serious thing. Another reason why we are struggling in our 20s is because we are balancing hustle and we're balancing peace. Struggling to choose between grinding hard or the soft life. And who don't want the soft life, you know? But you know what I told myself? Y'all, I'm not choosing the struggle life. I'm choosing peace. I'm choosing the soft life. So I'm going to give myself this best soft life possible, in moderation, of course. But I'm going to give myself the best soft life there is possible. Another reason why we are struggling in our 20s is body and self-image. Your 20s can feel like a constant battle between confidence and insecurity, and that's why I say your 20s is purposely for figuring out what you want to do in life, figuring out how you want to do it, figuring out what's your style, what's not your style. It's basically for you to figure out life, get to know yourself, in your 20s, y'all. Another reason why we are struggling in our 20s is we are still discovering our passions. Like a lot of times we struggle with our passions, we don't know. But your passion is basically something that you are so passionate about. Like YouTube, y'all, I could literally do this forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. I don't care if I have one view, I don't care if I have two views, I don't care if I have 2 million views. And if you're watching this on a replay, this is motivation to you. I love YouTube. This is my passion. So I advise everybody to find a passion that they love to do and enjoy it. Like that just brings them content. Like, y'all, I be drowning to go to work, but I be swimming to come to YouTube. That's the difference between passion and something you have to do. And another reason why we are struggling in our 20s is the power of patience. A lot of us lack patience. We don't want to wait. We want things done right away. And I was definitely one of them until I got the Bible scripture, Jeremiah 29:11. For know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you. So now I'm trusting God's plan. Whatever God have for me, whatever timeline He got, I'm trusting that. So that's why we lack things in our 20s. Unfortunately, we do. Unfortunately. So let's get into our Would You Rather segment, y'all. I love Would You Rather. I love me a Would You Rather. So we're going to do Would You Rather based on our 20s. Let's get into it. And if you're new here or you're in the comments, be sure to comment down below. The first Would You Rather. Would you rather have your dream job but live paycheck to paycheck, or make good money but hate your job? I rather have my dream job and live paycheck to paycheck, because it's not what you make, it's what you do with what you make. Clock that. Would you rather marry early and settle down, or wait until you're 35 plus to find love? I'd rather marry early and settle down. Like, I am a relationship type of girl. I love relationships. So I'd rather marry early and settle down. There's nothing out there for me. So why not? I don't want to wait till 35 to find love. Why? I want to live life, know that I have one partner, and just enjoy life with that partner. Next, would you rather travel the world in your 20s with little money, or save now and travel later in comfort? Travel the world in my 20s with the little that I have, and just save towards traveling so I can see the world in my 20s. You know, life is short, so we gotta live it. Like me, I want to see the world. Okay, I want to see the world. Would you rather keep the same friends forever, or constantly meet new people? I'd rather constantly meet new people. I want to meet people. I want to talk to people who can inspire me. I want to be in rooms where people who do the same thing as me. Like, I don't mind meeting new people, but I'm an introvert at heart, so it's gonna be hard. But once I get open up to you, or I get to know you, and I feel your vibe, then everything is cool, everything is chill. Would you rather have financial stability, or have complete freedom to chase passions? I rather have financial stability, because with financial stability, you can chase your passions. Would you rather delete social media for clarity, or keep it but always compare yourself? I will delete social media in a heartbeat. Like, remember I tell y'all, when I had that eye infection, I wasn't on social media, and that showed me like we can live without social media. We just rely on social media, you know. But now I look at it, social media as entertainment. Like, I'm not comparing my life to nobody, you know. Why? Would you rather take risks and possibly fail, or play it safe and never fully grow? What do you rather? I rather take risks and fail, because you never know what risk could hit where and what's the possibility, rather than playing it safe. Playing it safe, you could play it safe, but I'm gonna take risks. I'm the risk taker. Okay, I want to learn, and if I gotta start over a million times, we can start over a million times. Would you rather live alone in peace or have roommates for support and community? I rather I rather live alone in peace. I don't know. I'm an introvert, y'all. I like to sit to myself. So yeah, roommates and support for community. We could do that without living together. Would you rather find clarity in career or find clarity in love first? Both. That's hard now. That's hard. That's hard. Because who don't want love? Like, I feel like our purpose as females is to be wise, to be independent, to be entrepreneurs. You know, I want both. I want both. I want the family, and I also want the entrepreneurship life. That's what I desire, and I feel like that's my purpose. But who knows? Y'all, let's get into our Reddit. Remember, we figured out how to do the green screen last night? We figured out how to do the green screen last night, y'all. So this is our Reddit for tonight. Let's see. Let me pull it up on my phone as well. But this is our Reddit for tonight. Does anyone in their mid-20s feel overwhelmed with life? If so, how do you cope? This is a good one. It feels like I am realizing more and more as I spend time alone with myself about how fast the world is changing, things I need to work on, things I need to do, but somehow I feel overwhelmed and down. Mistakes make me not want to do anything. It's such a miserable feeling. It's destroying my confidence and awareness in life. To cope with that, this person says, believe it or not, that's completely normal. It's right about the time that loses luster. You become personally responsible for how your life turns out. It's a real transition point between adolescence and a childhood to adulthood. Do not let it overwhelm you. Make a schedule. If it's not going like how you want to, you'll probably discover you're doing too much things you don't want to. Not enough things you do. That's great advice for that. Let's see. Another advice they gave is you have to keep going. That's what you do. The 20s are made for you to test, try, and discover. They are made for you to experience what life is like and how to love life on earth. Through it all, you discover you. In a place of feeling lost and confused and directionless, you get a hotter body than you will ever experience. More energy, more strength, more hair, more wrinkle-free. This is how life works. When you finally get it all together, you're balding, you're wrinkled, you're slow, you're fat, you're forgetful. Every age group has its pros and cons, but the keys and pros for each decade and not another decade is enjoy your 20s for what they are. Your 30s and 40s are coming, but be in the moment. And that is great advice. Great advice for if you feel overwhelmed in your 20s. Like, everybody goes through things at different times in their 20s. You just have to figure out what it is you like and how you are willing to deal with it. Yeah. Let's get into it. Okay, these are some long answers. A lot of people have a lot of things to say for their 20s. And a lot of people are saying that they're still overwhelmed in their 40s, 50s, you know. Overwhelming is okay. This advice, they say, if you're feeling overwhelmed in your 20s, I stopped comparing myself to others. That was my biggest thing overwhelming me. When I'd go onto social media and see what stage others are at, it would make me feel like I'm behind. So I'm going to delete all my socials today, and I know that's going to help. Great. This person says, I'm 26 and feel so overwhelmed. I don't really cope well. I'm miserable and stressed. I am in therapy right now trying to get better, but I do need a lot more. Okay, so they were less looking for it. But this person gave advice for if you're feeling overwhelmed in your 20s. They say, if you're feeling overwhelmed in your 20s, do you know that there are different types of overwhelm? trying to control things that you cannot, not being in action. How do you handle these types of overwhelm? Well, the first type is you just let it go. It is literally out of your hands. So give it freedom out of your head, and you will give yourself freedom from this burden, yes. It's so good to just live in a moment and give yourself some sort of freedom, because it's a lot. So y'all, I want to go into another Reddit. Um, how do you stop feeling discouraged? That's this one right here. How do you stop feeling discouraged in your 20s? Um, this person says a gym membership and a weekly routine would likely help you out a bit. You'll feel good for taking care of your body, and toning muscles will give you some self-confidence when you see your effects at hard work. That's true. And that's part of the reason why I got back in the gym, because I was at my, I feel like I need stability in my life. Everybody who I see is successful has a routine. And we like to run from routines, but I think routines are good for the soul, it's good for us. And we love to run from routines for some reason. I'm not running no more. I'm just embracing routine for what it is. Let's see. This person says, how do you stop feeling discouraged and overwhelmed? This person say, one day you'll be 35 and asking yourself the same question. You'll be dreaming of the days when you were young in your 20s and had life ahead of you. So start now. Look forward, not back. Love that advice. Y'all, at this point in life, y'all, I am trying to just move forward in a direction that serves me. I'm not looking back in the past. Yeah, the past happened, but I'm over it. I'm looking forward. I'm seeing where life has it, where it's going, what is to come. Like, I am not overthinking about the future anymore. That them days are over. This person says, okay, let's see. How do you stop feeling discouraged and overwhelmed in your 20s? I think it's important to not blame yourself or be hard on yourself for where you are. What you have and haven't done, it seems like you want to get better, but that is difficult because it's not, if you are not on your own side. I know it is hard. I have gone through that myself. But the thing is that though, you don't have to do this by yourself. Talk to somebody, trust, get them on your team. Just having somebody there to listen might help. I think the best advice I can give you is to find and work with a therapist. I can only speak for myself, but having somebody that you can talk to can definitely professionally change how you perceive and think about things. That helped me tremendously with my own issues. Also, keep in mind that we are not robots and we all go in our own pace, so we all get where we want. Great advice. We all get where we want to get in time. Like I was telling you all earlier in this live, our pace is different from others. Our pace is always going to be different from others. How do you stop feeling discouraged? This person says the key is to not overdo it. General advice: stay clear of anything that overdoes it. That's good. But another advice that was given was, how do you stop feeling discouraged and overwhelmed? The best advice I can give you is, remember that nobody cares. It is not meant to be cruel or harsh. It's just everybody else is so focused on their own selves, how they appear in public, their own anxieties, their affairs, their goals, their dreams, their aspirations. They are not focused on you. As long as you don't go out your way for others or to hurt others, you are fine. I don't agree with this advice, but I do feel like this advice means nobody cares for real. Like, how you are going to care about your goals, nobody's going to care about your goals, you know? So that is definitely something to keep in mind. So let's check out another one. Does anybody feel this one says, does anybody just feel lost and overwhelmed in life because they lack guidance and mentorship in their 20s? Wow. This one is crazy. See, I feel you. I pretty much raised myself. Now, now I'm an adult. It's really hard for me to progress. I know, oh, don't compare myself to others and whatnot. But I think you can definitely look at your peers that you know and realize maybe you aren't where you should be. I turned 30 this year and I have no idea what I'm doing. Really just trying to keep my head above water and stay alive. It's just so hard. Mentorship is something I wish I could have had at any point in my life. We are social creatures. We cannot exist in a vacuum, and having somebody that can help guide me along. Yeah, that's goes back into what I was saying about guidance. The guidance need guidance. So who is there to guide you? Like I feel like in our generation, like how some people had mentorships, we don't have that. We don't have that now, 20. We don't have no mentorship, so therefore we have to be co-reliant on, your grandmother will always give you good wise advice, and podcasts, motivational advice. People who were struggling, like motivational advice I like to watch is people who was down from the ground, like down to the ground, and they come up. I love to watch coming up stories because it shows me that everybody's human. Everybody goes through the same things. Everybody experiences things at different point of times in their lives. So that's what I feel. But y'all, I have a book that I'm reading. It's Atomic Habits. I don't know where I put it. I think it's over there. But it's Atomic Habits, and that is the book that I'm going to just direct my life. If I would say I was reading another book, but I put that book up to read that book. Our habits is going to set us up for the future. And I feel like I have horrible habits. I don't have consistent habits. And I want, like I said, I want to build a routine. I want to be on a routine. Like I know every day is not going to be a routine. Like some days you're going to be in a slump, but I want to build a routine. And I guess we're going to do that on live one of these nights as an activity. We're going to build a routine, and see if we can stick with it for a month. And I'll do that like in a morning series. But yeah, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this live. That's the end of our reaction to Reddit. I hope y'all enjoyed this live. I love how my makeup look clean mode. I'll be looking at the products that I use and using them again. But if you like this live, be sure to like the live. If you're watching this on a replay, be sure to like and subscribe. And I will see y'all on the next one.